It's a cold one, folks. Got the big, thick winter coat on. It's coming up to Christmas after all, so it's only to be expected. I have come back today to the Hinds Head in Bray. I had a beautiful shepherd's pie lunch here not that long ago. Remember that video? And in that, I asked you guys whether I should come back here and try their Christmas menu. And overwhelmingly, the response was, yes, Greeno, go back and try their Christmas menu. So I am. Today, come here for Christmas lunch. Now, just behind the camera there, you've got the fat duck. Christmas lunch there. Over £400, folks. Over £400. I can't stretch to that, not on a Greeno Eats budget. Other channels with a little bit more financial oomph might be heading there, so I've heard. But today, we're coming here for what I'm imagining is going to be kind of a traditional pub-style Christmas dinner. I'm excited to try it. If it's anything like the shepherd's pie was, we're in for a treat. Let's get inside. So, come in, been seated, beautifully decorated for Christmas, understated. You know, a lot of pubs you go into, whatever this time of year, there's stuff everywhere, isn't there? But here, it's a few little wreaths and decorations around. I like that, I like that. The Christmas content so far, we've had some ups, we've had some downs, haven't we? I'm hoping this is going to be a significant up. Michelin-starred Christmas dinner. Sounds good to me. Now, I did come here recently, I've referenced in the intro, and had a shepherd's pie. I also had Merguez sausages. Now, they've been replaced on the menu because it's a Christmas time with pigs in blankets with mustard and hot honey. We're going to have to go that way, aren't we? And the Scotch egg here, I'm told, is fabulous. So we'll definitely be going with that. Gotta be the roast turkey dinner for me. Gotta be. Mrs. Greeno, I think, who is on the camera. For those of you, actually, I'll pick up this point right now. A lot of you have been moaning that I've been to a few posh places recently without a camera person. Mrs. Greeno, no Litland, not even Gary's cameraman has been with me. They've all been busy. Today, managed to drag Mrs. Greeno along, so she's come along for a Michelin-starred treat. So please, everybody, stop moaning. She's come to celebrate Christmas with me. And in style. And I don't think she's going to have the Christmas lunch. She's seen something else on the menu, which looks interesting, and I might have to come back and try myself sometime. We'll take a look at that when it comes to the table. Anyway, get my order in. Fancy a beer. Mrs. Greeno's threatening cocktails. They are not cheap. They are not cheap. But I got to treat her sometimes, haven't I? Can I please have a pint of the Rebellion IPA? That's very kind of you. And Mrs. Greeno is going to go for the tiramisu cocktail, apparently. Yes, indeed. All right, thank you. Tiramisu cocktail. It sounds like a dessert. We haven't even had our starters. We haven't even ordered our starters. What's nice here is when you turn the menu over and look at the back of it, it tells you where they're sourcing their product from. Some of it locally, some of it a little bit further afield, but most of it from the UK where they can. That's nice. Okay, can we please order the Scotch egg and the pigs in blankets to come as startery kind of things? The roast turkey with all the trimmings. What trimmings are we talking about? What have we got?
You get the triple cooked roast potatoes.
Yep.
You get some red cabbage, some parsnips.
Yep.
And there's also a pig in blanket on there as well.
All right, okay, bonus.
And then you get hot green.
Oh, that sounds fabulous. Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to go with that. Thank you very much. And we'd like one of your triple cooked chips and fish, please.
And would you like some cranberry sauce?
Oh, cranberry sauce, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be fabulous. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Order is in. Drinks are here now. Apparently the beer I ordered, the Rebellion IPA, wasn't ready to be served, so we've got something else. Looks kind of craft, doesn't it? Rather nice, very tropical kind of thing. And here, I'm not going to drink it, Mrs. Greeno. Don't panic. Stop pulling faces at me. A tiramisu cocktail. twist on an espresso martini, I suppose. So here we are. Here is the evidence that it is actually Mrs. Greeno I am with, and she does have the tiramisu cocktail. And she's going to tell me exactly how good that is about now. Very good. Okay, folks. Little startery items have arrived. Here we have the pigs in blankets. Come and take a look at them. Look at the colour on the outside of that. With the pancetta wrapped around that sausage. And we got a mustard to go with that. Look absolutely delicious. And then over here, the Scotch egg. Great colour to it. It's a little diddy one. I'm guessing that's going to be a quail's egg in there rather than a hen's egg because it's quite mini. Oh, I am a happy boy. Where am I going to start? I think I'm going to start with the pigs in blankets. Now, apparently, I'm going to get some of this on my turkey lunch as well. But we all know from Christmas, you can never have enough pigs in blankets, can you? I'm getting some direction from behind the camera. But I must be civilised. I'm going to tuck it in there so I don't get mucky, or am I allowed to put it on my lap? There we go. Pigs in blankets time. And I am going to be civilised and use a fork rather than just picking it up and stuffing it in my face. The colour on that is just great. Let's try it first as it is, and then we'll dunk it into the mustard. There's obviously some honey involved in the process here. I think it did mention hot honey actually on the menu. So it gives a real nice sweetness to it. And that sort of balances very nicely with the saltiness, the earthiness of the meaty sausage. And there's a really nice peppery element as well within that sausage. Oh, that's good. This is what a Michelin-starred pigs in blanket looks like. Might even be better than the ones I make at home at Christmas. Into the mustard. That is great. Again, you've got the sweetness here, and then the real kind of spicy sharpness of that mustard. Just sort of cuts together really nicely. Really nicely. I like that. I'll let Mrs. Greeno have a little try of that while I move on to the Scotch egg. And you know, it looks like it might escape from me if I'm not careful. Tiny little bit of salt on the top there. It's so dinky. Oh, it is resting in a little indentation as well, so with a bit of luck, it's not going to run away. Here we go. Let's have a little look inside this egg as we cut it. It is a quail's egg, and look, they've managed to get it runny. That is very skillful. Oh my goodness me. To cook a quail's egg and keep it that runny in the middle, I mean, basically, I can have barely touched the boiling water, and then you've got to peel it and wrap it in the sausage meat. That takes some skill, let me tell you. Let's try it. Again, on its own, then with the mustard. That's just great. Really, really high quality sausage meat. The egg is creamy. That crisp on the outside is just crisp. It's very, very thin. Sometimes on Scotch eggs, if the coating is too thick, it kind of ruins it, doesn't it? They're a bit stodgy or whatever. This is beautifully thin, just crispy, and just delicious. Same mustard. And it works beautifully. What a lovely little treat to start the meal. Beer, Scotch egg, and sausages. This is what England's all about, folks, isn't it? Main courses have arrived. Here is Mrs. Greeno's chips and fish. They call it chips and fish here. Don't ask me why. With a variety of sauces and a cute little spray bottle of stuff. Vinegary, that's like pickled onion vinegar, I think, in there. Looks really good, but that's not what we're here for today. I'm going to have to come back and try that another time. This is why I'm here. Christmas dinner. What have we got on here? crispy roast potatoes. Stuffing here. More pigs in blankets. The roast turkey. Quite a lot of roast turkey. Underneath here we've got some roasted parsnip and carrots. The spiced red cabbage. Sprouts. Always got to have sprouts on a Christmas dinner, haven't you? Hopefully they do refills of the gravy, because there's not very much here. And I like to put quite a lot of gravy on my roast dinners. And in here, this isn't ketchup. This is cranberry sauce in here. Now, it doesn't look like regular cranberry sauce. This hasn't got lumps in it. Oh, that's an intense flavour, though. Wowzers. That is like supercharged. Where am I going to start with this? I'm going to have to start by putting gravy over the top of everything, aren't I? Let's see how this pours, shall we? Now, it's not a thick gravy, but I'm going to guess it'll be an intensely flavoured one. There we are, get the whole lot on there. No mucking about. What do you reckon to that, folks? Does that look like a decent plate of food to you, or what? Now, this is £39 on the menu here. Which sounds a lot for a plate of roast dinner, doesn't it? But hopefully it's not just any old plate of roast dinner. This should be the best roast dinner I've ever had. Apart from the one Mrs. Greeno cooks, of course. Come on, Greeno, sort your priorities out. Right. We're going to start with the turkey. So what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices of turkey. Looks lovely and soft. Now, turkey can be quite a bland meat, can't it? Let's see how this is. It's been seasoned already. I can see pepper on there. And it smells really good. How will it taste? Like I said, really, really soft. Almost melts in the mouth. Oh, yeah. And that gravy, like I said, not the thickest gravy in the world. Not the biggest portion of gravy in the world. But you don't really need it to be, because it's got a really good flavour. That's yummy. Oh. I'm looking forward to eating all the rest of that. Let's start making our way around the plate, though. Sprouts. Now, these are not like the sprouts my nan used to make, because they're still bright green. So they're just cooked. You see that there? Not mushy. Now, sprouts have never been my favourite. So let's see how this is. That's actually good. They've been cooked with some butter, which has infused itself into the sprout itself. Just cooked, so you're not getting that horrible stewed taste you sometimes get with them. Fresh, nice texture, a bit of bite to them. If all sprouts are like that, I'd eat sprouts all the time. Parsnip and carrots. Again, roasted here. Apologies if anyone else is getting in shot here. There's a large party sat around to the side of me, and then mooching around a little bit. Sweet. Nice seasoning to the outside of them, though. This brings a savoury element to it. The parsnips and carrots can be overly sweet when they're roasted. I like to add a little bit of curry spice or something to them when I do that. It's like a sort of almost a chicken's seasoning on them. And again, cooked beautifully. Yeah, the veggies we're happy with. Round this way. Roasties, even though I put gravy on there, still crispy. Stuffing, pig in blanket. But my next port of call, the spiced red cabbage. Now, regular viewers of the channel will know I'm not big on cinnamon, And cinnamon is one of the big spices they use at Christmas, isn't it? But hopefully there's enough of a blend of spices in here that it's not going to taste like entirely made of cinnamon. Yeah, it's a really good balance there. There's vinegar in there. And that's not the predominant flavour, but it's quite prominent. And I don't mind that. And what it does is it means that blend of Christmassy spices becomes more background. And I think that works better on a savoury plate of food. The pig in blanket we've already tried, haven't we? But as I said before, you can't get enough pigs in blankets. This one doesn't have that honey on. And again, I think that works better as part of this dish. Meaty, salty from the bacon. Well, it's a great quality sausage, it really is. The stuffing here. Looks like bits of cranberry or something in there. Take a little cut inside to see what it looks like. Oh, look how dense that is. There's going to be sausage meat in there, herbs. Like I say, I'm thinking there's cranberry too. Let's try that. That is a flavour explosion. This is not your Paxo sage and onion, let me tell you. Little nuggets of cranberry in there give a real burst of sweetness. Lots of sausage meat in there. And plenty of herb. Great flavour. Oh yeah. Roasties. 4 on the plate. Now, I know a lot of people, when they come to Michelin star places, are a little bit worried about portion size. I think that's more than fair, don't you? Yeah, let's go for this one. It looks the crispiest. Look at the coating on there. Beautiful and lovely and light and fluffy in the middle. Just like me. That's an incredible roast potato. Sometimes if you want to try and get that really crispy outer, again, a bit like I said with the Scotch egg, it becomes a bit thick and hard. This is crispy. You can probably hear that. See, it's so crispy. But it's just a thin kind of shell on the potato. Oh, yes, please. Last but by no means least, we're into the turkey with the cranberry. Spicing in there too. Sweet. It's not as substantial as a Christmas dinner I'm going to have at home, because that's going to be massive. There's going to be cheesy leeks, there's going to be Yorkshire puddings, all sorts. But there are things I know I'm not going to do as well as this. It's great. It's such a delicious treat of a Christmas dinner. Right, folks, time to guess again. Here is the dessert menu. Which one do you think I'm going to be going for? Let me know in the comments down below. Taking photos for the thumbnail. A glimpse behind the curtain of what really happens on Greeno Eats. Anyway, I've stopped taking photos now. This is the miso pudding. It's obviously a twist on the Christmas pudding. Looks like a Christmas pudding, but presumably with some miso in it. And that on the top is a brandy ice cream. Obviously, traditionally with Christmas pudding, you'd have brandy butter, wouldn't you? Brandy ice cream. I'm going to try that first of all. Rather tasty. The brandy is very much a sort of background note to it. It's a very, very creamy ice cream. perfectly smooth. Obviously, alcohol, if you try and mix it into an ice cream, you put too much, it's not going to freeze, is it? So they've got to be very, very careful about how they do it. They've done it well. They have done it well, right. Into this pudding. It doesn't look as dense as a lot of Christmas puddings would be. Got a sort of syrup around it. Come on, let's just get it in my gob. Really intense clementine flavour, straight away. Then you get into the sort of dried peel. Lots of citrus. Well, it's all soft and gooey and spongy. That is Christmas in a bowl, let me tell you. Christmas in a bowl. This is the last thing you're going to see me featuring from the Christmas meals. Let me know in the comments down below which you think has been the best, which you think you would like to go and try. What a real treat to finish up on, though. What I'm going to say to you guys at this point, before I do my final summing up, it's been a great year here on the channel. Been up to all sorts. Been to New York. Been to France, done the best buffet in the world. All over the UK. From the cheap to the expensive. And that's all down to you guys watching and supporting the channel. So thank you very much. Well, what a treat of a Christmas dinner that was. The last of my Christmas specials for 2025. Behind me here, we have the Fat Duck, that grey building just there. Do you think I'll get there next year? I don't know, Santa's going to have to be very, very kind, I think, for me to be shelling out that kind of money, that's for sure. But just here at the Hinds Head, fabulous lunch. Let's talk through what we had. The pint I had. Now, I ordered a pint of their Rebellion IPA and it wasn't available because the barrel wasn't ready. And they gave me an upgraded beer, but they've only charged me for the beer I ordered. So I think that's the right thing to do under those circumstances. £6.50 that cost. The tiramisu cocktail, which Mrs. Greeno thoroughly enjoyed, £16. On to the starters that we had. We had the Scotch egg and the pigs in blankets. Delicious, both of them. Great sausage meat. Great sausage meat in that Scotch egg. Then on to the mains. The roast turkey. £39. It's a lot for a roast dinner, but there was so much quality on that plate. I think it was worth it. I really do. The stuffing, for example, just packed full of sausage meat. There was a lot of sausage involved in this dinner, I tell you. The chips and fish, Mrs. Greeno had £31. It looked really good. It did look good, and I might come back here one day and film that for you, because it looks exceptional. And then I had the crisp miso pudding at £14 to finish off. Another little delight. Another little delight. So vibrant in flavour. And I think that's the thing with this place. It's all about the flavour, isn't it? And the quality of the service. Thinking of that, the service charge was 12.5%. So the actual price of all the items we ordered, £121.50. Service charge of £15.19 on the top. Absolutely no issue with that. The service was very, very professional. Very, very good. Total paid £136.69. I know there are going to be a lot of you out there saying that's an expensive lunch. But it's Christmas. Come on. If you were taking Mrs. Greeno for lunch, wouldn't you want to take her somewhere nice like this? She's giggling behind the camera. Why are you giggling? You saying I don't take you anywhere nice? There we are. I've taken you somewhere nice today. The Hinds Head here in Bray. HESTON Blumenthal. That's a triumph. What I like about this place, obviously we all think of Heston and we think of all the weird and wacky and crazy things that go on in his restaurants. This is just good, solid pub grub done very, very, very well. I love it. It's my second time here. Last time I scored it a 4.7 out of 5 because I thought the sweetbreads on that shepherd's pie were a little bit unnecessary. Now, as we know, for Christmas, I'm scoring things out of 10. Don't forget to let me know down below whether you think I should be keeping that scoring system for next year. A simple 10 out of 10. Simple 10 out of 10. Mrs. Greeno agrees with me behind the camera as well. Yeah, 10 out of 10 all day long. Absolutely delicious. Great service. It's a great venue. If you get the chance, you got to come here. You really have. So, that's it for the Christmas episodes. Back to Greeno Towers to prepare for the big day. Get that cooking going on. Am I going to match this? No. No, I'm not. But we'll have a good feast anyway. So, it's Happy Christmas from me, from Mrs. Greeno, from everyone else at Greeno Towers. Really hope you enjoy the time with your friends and family. And I'll see you after the big day. Bye for now. Oh, like, subscribe, all that stuff. You know, it's Christmas. Come on, be nice. See you soon, folks.